Hi, everybody. Well, I'm going out for a little walk before I talk about today's topic, but I never went on the side of my house before. And yeah, um, I just came here and noticed there's a big frickin' hole. Whoever installed this just sliced open the aluminum siding and just left it there. Like, who does workmanship like that? That's amazing. Well, there's definitely one way. Yesterday, I mentioned all the different things that they're introducing here in Ontario, restrictions and everything, and saying like playgrounds are closed and you can't bring your kids to feed the ducks and not allowed to get together with other people. And the worst one was, the police now have the right to stop anybody going anywhere, cars or or just out for a walk, saying, "Where are you going? Where do you live? Do you not live in? You don't live in this area? All right, here's a ticket." So we were kind of wondering, well, how long is this going to last? And that's kind of weird powers to have here in Canada. We're not big on that kind of stuff. So, um, the easiest way to not have the police stop you and detain people and give them tickets is to actually have the police say, yeah, we're not going to do that. And that's exactly what the police have done. The police have come out and said, no, we're not going to stop people. We're not going to set up checkpoints. We're not going to pull people over driving down the street. That's not our mandate. We're not health officials. We're police officers. And I totally agree. There may be bylaw officers out there, but they can't pull you over. And they can't they can give you tickets for walking in the park still. That's still a thing. But so the police said that, and the next day the government, less than 24 hours later, said, yeah, we're gonna pull back some of those orders that we gave the police the right to have. Yeah, I guess you will. When you actually have your police force come out and say, yeah, we're not listening to you, we're not following those guidelines. Those guidelines are actually kind of against the law and against the Canadian Constitution and Charter of Rights and all this other stuff. So yeah, that's gone. And then they also said, you know what? I don't know. I must have read about 25 different health officials that came out and said, you're restricting outdoors. The chance of catching the virus outdoors, unless you're all sitting in a big circle together, like 55 of you, 60 of you, and playing tag and stuff like this, the chances of getting the virus outdoors is immensely slim. Immensely slim. And it actually goes against the benefits of, getting out of your house and being able to do something with your kids outdoors, since everything in the country is closed. So now they're saying they're gonna loosen that as well. Maybe we won't close the parks, and maybe we won't pose restrictions on closing the parks at night, and the kids, maybe they can go on a swing once in a while. So once again, it's government officials who are just throwing darts at a dartboard and hoping something sticks, because of they really don't know what to do. And a lot of people, my nephew Paul has a kind of a great point, right? Don't tell him I said this, because he'll never let me live it down. He says, we have to remember, politicians are just people. They're no smarter than anybody else. They're no, they don't have like the average person on the street could have more intelligence than the average politician. At least more common sense in the way of the world, right? And so we have to remember that the people making these decisions aren't necessarily rocket scientists and things like that. They're just people who are good at public speaking and got elected. Kind of makes me wonder why I didn't go into public speaking. But yeah, it's, you know what? This is the first time I've walked this far down my street, and I just noticed this great big water area here that they're going to turn into a park. That's kind of neat. It's not too far from my home, so I have a second park I can go to and have a little walk around during the summer. Looking forward to that. But, you know, as long as they don't try and rework this structure on, you're not allowed to go out to the park. Because if you notice, it's like 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Yes, it's rainy and cloudy in it, but there's nobody outside. I don't know what this world is coming to when you can't go for a walk outside without fear of getting a ticket. But what am I going to do? I'm going to go for a walk.